Does handling go away, but how does your car, you see the 18, huge
up into
correction.
the wall. Kyle Busch in the 18 destroying that car.
Clearly had a mechanical issue or a tire go down. I mean, clearly that just something happened. Something happened.
Yeah, right rear blew out.
Great to see Kyle jump right up out of the car.
Big impact. I mean, and we saw him. He drove in the corner. Everything looked calm. They were out there riding around. As a driver, you don't expect anything to go wrong in this situation. You see him. He's drafting. Everything's normal to watch. See, there was a little puff off the right rear. He had to correct the car, and then he got a little bit too much right rear wheel turned to the right and got it up into the wall. But, you know, when a tire blows like that, it makes such an explosion. It's so loud. It first startles you. It scares you. Then you have to correct the car, and now you're along for the ride.
Wasn't any fun, that's for sure. Just, you know, your first instinct is to correct, and the car automatically corrects, and then finally when it catches or when it hit the apron and caught, you know, just turn back the other way and head on into the fence. So that was certainly a big hit. So you got to thank NASCAR for their safety advancements in the cars and the drivers' equipment and things like that, and of course the safer barrier as well too. That could have been a heck of a lot worse than what that was.
So they're going to jockey very aggressively for position before the competition yellow.
And Elliott's out.
Oh, the 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr. is going to go around. He catches the 48. The big one happens in front. 2 of Austin Dillon is collected. 3 of Ty Dillon gets through.
Definitely left front damage.
Brennan Poole involved in the 48. You see the 19 parts. Daniel Suarez.
But you see right here, there's a gap between the 6 and the 48. As that gap starts to close, the 48 hits him once, everything's fine. And then he hits him a second time closer to the right rear corner, and you see that starts to move the tail of the 6 from left to right. Darrell Wallace Jr. does the best he can to regain control, but at these speeds, he loses control, gets into the 20, and then you start to see just back and forth. You see the 19 and Daniel Suarez as it leaves the screen, almost has it collected. The 2, great to see that car come back onto the ground. We saw cars go airborne in Talladega. That car could have easily went up in the air and flipped over. The roof flaps open, the cowl flaps open, set the 2 back on the ground.
And that was the contact Mary Jones felt.
Hold it.
Mary Jones. Go around, and then the contact there.
We just got caught in the right rear. We made it through it, but then we got clipped in the right rear. Going to come to you with the right side damage, guys.
I'd seen the 6 side draft, the guy in front of him, and the 48 just got into him, but it's just a product of guys trying too hard too early for competition caution 10 laps from now. I seen it out of my side, out of my peripherals. I tried to go low, it just didn't get low enough. So I knew when the 6 was up there, I didn't know what was going to happen. But part of it, I guess, is just speedway racing. I wish I would have went lower. I made the mistake of not getting low enough when I saw it. I thought I had missed it, but part of it. And you know, just proud of these Dream guys. They brought a fast car.
We're seeing a lot of bump drafting already. What's it been like out there so far?
I mean, it's part of it. The cars line up fine, so you just kind of have to know when you're pushing a guy sideways, I guess, is the biggest thing. I mean, when you get to somebody, you want to be lined up square and push them straight, and you don't have to side draft.
And we've got trouble behind him, Rick.
Around they go.
Yeah, stay down, go up, go up, go up, go up.
It looked like it was Eric Almirola that was the first to go sideways, and then collecting numerous cars behind him.
Murray actually comes down and gets onto the left front. It's on from there. I mean, we talked about it earlier. As soon as somebody makes a mistake and you're in this big pack of cars, you're going to take a lot of people with you. It's just how it happens. Some of these cars riding around the back actually got in the wreck as well. So one mistake by a driver, or a mistake by 2 drivers, and this is what happens. It's not just those 2.
And a bump there by the 48. The back bumper of Jamie McMurray. 78 of Martin Truex Jr. caught up. Danica Patrick also. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88. Brian Scott up on the hood of the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Chris Buescher, 23-year-old out of Prosper, Texas, was involved.
And we're on board with Jamie McMurray. You see him just saw the wheel, that small movement. He just couldn't save it. Hard impact, and look at the multiple impacts. Another shot. 3 big hits for Jamie McMurray.
And look at Kevin Harvick, how far underneath Brian Scott he is. The rear tires are on the roof of the 4 car.
Matt DiBenedetto in the 83 is up underneath the 4. And the sparks fly. Giving a shove to Eric Almirola, and into the wall goes David. David Reagan slamming into the wall.
Behind you, no caution yet. Outside.
Darrell Wallace Jr. quick across the inside wall. The caution has not come out. The race is still on. Justin Allgaier on the high side. Eric Almirola on the bottom of the racetrack. Coming out of turn 4. And the caution will come out. Now we'll have to go back to video to find out who was in the lead when the caution light came out.
See, the light's green. It's still green.
We're slowing it down. Light's still green. Light is still green as we look forward to the next one. Now it's off in yellow. And right there, how do you determine from this view? That is so close between Allgaier and Almirola.
So by that view, I think it's pretty clear the 98 is in front. I mean, that's a much better view.
Yeah! Awesome job, Fred Biaggi. Way to call. Fuel only, buddy.
Eric
Awesome
Almirola,
job,
the
guys.
98. Almirola wins at Daytona again. One more time around. Brad Keselowski out front. Kurt Busch running second. A big run by Kyle Busch on the outside. Here comes Kyle. Kyle in the 18. He has help from Trevor Bayne in the 6 behind him.
18-6 up top, soft behind the 41.
2 by 2 behind Brad Keselowski. The final time down the backstretch. Joey Logano trying to make the inside line work. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Out of turn 4. They'll see the finish line. Brad Keselowski out front. Around goes Kurt Busch. Keselowski's going to hang on. Keselowski wins at Daytona.
Thank you, guys. Great team effort today. Very proud. Thank you.
Penske getting their 100th Cup win in this, the 50th anniversary. And the team starts to celebrate.
All right, Daytona.
But the Stars and Stripes will celebrate with Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski celebrating here at Daytona. This moment presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long.